In my own meditation, trying to solve problems and trying to work with things, I was struggling with an idea, and I put it down. And I said, man, this is something I don't know where it came from, but I'm putting it down. And it made so much sense to me. I made a poster of it. Life, some get it, some don't. Some will, some won't. Those that do, do. Those that don't, don't. Isn't that profound? Let me read it again. Life, some get it, some don't. Some will, some won't. Those that do, do. Those that don't, don't. How many know people that just don't get it? How many have relatives that just don't get it? You know, how many have kids that don't get it? You know, I have a friend, he says, I got 2 boys. One I'm going to put through college, the other I'm going to put through a wall. But he doesn't get it. I got a top 10 list of people who don't get it. How many want to hear my top 10 list? Want to hear it? Okay, number 1 on my list, Robert Downey Jr. does not get it, okay? Bless his heart, Robert Downey Jr. has so many problems with his drug thing, and he keeps going in that he just does not get it. You know, Rodney King does not get it. He got in trouble once, and he's still getting into trouble. One thing after another, he just not get it. Monica Lewinsky, well, maybe she did get it. Maybe Monica, I think maybe. But as I go down my list, you know who's number 10 on my list? Me. I'll be quite frank with you, there's some things I don't get. And I'm constantly struggling with it. How many have things you don't get? You know, I'm always struggling with some things. I said, nah, there's some things I just don't get. I don't get evil. I don't get why some people are just evil. I don't get why some babies only live 20 minutes. And some folks will eat all the red meat, smoke everything, eat everything, and live to be 120. I don't get a lot of things. I got them on my list of things I don't get. So you might say, well, if there's an it to get, what is the it you're supposed to get? It says some get it, some will, some. Those that do, those that don't. What is the it? I submit to you that the it is knowledge. And I have a recipe for knowledge. Just like I have a recipe for gumbo, I got a recipe for everything, because I have a knowledge system I want you to be mindful of. Knowledge has 3 aspects. The 3 elements of knowledge go to make up my system, which collectively said this is what knowledge is. Number 1, facts. You got to get the facts. There are facts of life, right? How many of you say yes, there are facts of life? Right, there are facts of life. You got to get the facts. Water wets, fire burns, cold freezes, and gravity works. How many of you have kids that are constantly trying to defy gravity? How many of you have been to the orthodontist, the orthopedist, because your kid on that skateboard, dirt bike, tried to defy gravity? Let me see your hands. How many had that happen? Yeah. So, you can count on gravity. Absolutely can count on it. But you got to get the facts. In your work, there are facts. What are the facts? People have to know, what are the facts? That's crucial. The second aspect of knowledge consists of skills and techniques. There are skills and techniques that must be mastered, and they can only be mastered through practice. Every year for the last 20 years, I've been working with a group of young men. Different group I get every year, get a different crop. Started in 1982. Now some of them are surgeons, some of them are doctors, some of them are attorneys and law enforcement, drug agents, all sorts of things, young men that have gone through my program. And I am amazed. Every time I get a new crop, I have to teach them certain skills, one of which is this. Would you help me out, please? Just stand, sir. Hello, my name is John Alston. How are you? What is your name, sir?
Tom Bowden.
Tom Bowden. Give me a complete sentence. Tom, what is your name?
Excuse me, I didn't hear you.
Give me a complete sentence. What is your name?
My name is Thomas Bowden.
Thank you very much. How many of you agree this is an important skill? Let me try that again. Is this mic working? Let me try. How many of you agree this is an important skill? Say yes. Yes. Why? Communication. What else? Because everyone in this room knows that you are as successful as the people you surround yourself with. Say yes? Yes. And everyone in this room knows that you have to build rapport with people. Is that not true?
Yes, that is true.
It is true, and it's about relationships. Good man, good man. All right. And one thing I've learned is that no one achieves anything alone. People help make things happen. Give him a hand, would you please? Thank you very much. By the way, when somebody does that, you have to do it a certain way. You don't want it like that, right? That's kind of yucky, isn't it? Yeah. And what were you taught about that? Did your father ever say, stand up straight, son, look the man in the eye? Did he ever say that?
Yes, sir.
So you look, you do that, and you hold the hand a certain way, you put it web to web, right? Web to web. That's how the handshake is supposed to be. That's in our culture. That's the way we do things, but that's a skill. It has to be practiced. Thank you. So the first aspect of knowledge are facts. The second, skills and techniques. The third is thinking. How many of you agree there's a way of thinking that will keep you up, excited, and looking at possibilities in life? How many know there's a way of thinking that will cause you to spiral down and You'll be amazed at the number of high schools that I have the opportunity to speak at, and I ask the kids, how do you like your school? It sucks. So where did they get that from? Someone should be mindful. Know the three aspects of knowledge. And when you're going to sharpen the saw, when you're going to improve your work, be sure that you have mastered the facts. Be sure that you're constantly getting the facts. I am constantly getting the facts. And I found that one of the things that's crucial to doing that is you have to ask questions. Folks, I'm curious about everything. I want to know how a blade of grass grows through concrete. How does it do that? I flew from Calgary, Alberta last week on a plane that weighed 600 tons. How did they get that puppy in the air? I'm losing my hair up here and it's growing out of my ears. What's with that? I got questions. What's with moles and liver spots? Yeah, you gotta have, I got questions about everything. So I think being intrigued, having questions is crucial, because therein you begin to attract things to yourself in asking questions. You begin to attract people who may have answers. And see, there's magic in that. You have to be mindful. Ask questions.